Hi, today's title, Why Growth Starts Breaking Instead of Moving Forward. I'm Robert Reil with Bizhackz Systems. Most people don't fail because they quit. They fail because growth collapses under its own weight. If your business gets more complex as you try to improve it and not more stable, this video is for you. At some point, effort stops helping. You work harder, you add tools, you follow better advice. Revenue spikes, then drops, leads come in, then disappear. Momentum never sticks. That's not a motivation problem. That's a system problem. Here's the pattern I see constantly. People invest in education, courses, frameworks, certifications. They know what to do. They even know how to do it, but nothing's connected. Every improvement adds strain, and every new tactic introduces a new failure point. Growth starts breaking itself, and it really does. So let me slow this down. This is not because you're undisciplined, and it's not because your training was bad. Training does its job. It creates belief. It creates intent. But belief does not hold execution together. Once action starts, something else is required. So if this feels familiar, what's missing isn't effort or knowledge. It's structure. I'd like to take a moment and ask that if you find value in this content, give us a like or a subscription, or maybe both. Comments are always welcome. It really helps the channel to continue to bring content, and I personally would really appreciate it if you did. So anyways, that structure is what I call a growth system. Now, a growth system is not motivation. It's not a mindset, and it's not another method. A growth system is the architecture that keeps progress from collapsing. It's actually an environment that allows everything to connect to everything. There's a process for everything, and when all of the processes that you need are in one environment, then everything just starts working. It doesn't push you forward. It holds you steady, and you need that environment. So a real growth system does four things. It stabilizes execution, it contains failure, it eliminates leaks, and it makes results predictable. That's it. Who doesn't want predictable results? You spend a lot of effort building something, it starts up and then it dies. Wouldn't you like it if it started up and stayed running? That's what's killing you. You're running around figuring out what happened. Why did it die? Why did it die? It's like filling up a balloon with a hole in it. You need to get past that. No inspiration is required, just alignment. This is where Bizhackz exists. Upstream educators create momentum. They generate demand and action. That role matters, and it has its place. It absolutely does. But downstream, momentum either holds or breaks. Bizhackz operates after education, where execution needs integrity. We don't compete with training. We stabilize what training starts. So here's the law that governs everything we do. Scale by design, not by chance. If growth depends on motivation, it will fail when motivation fades. Systems assume motivation declines and design for durability instead. You know the phrase, if you fail to plan, you plan to fail. So in closing, if you've done the learning, but results still feel unstable, nothing's wrong with you. You're not missing effort. You're missing structure, and structure is fixable. Clarity always comes before growth. So let's get you clear on what's next. Thanks for tuning in. Have a great day.